Hi everybody and welcome to your monthly reading by sign for June. Let's see who's next. Pisces, welcome Pisces. All right, so for June we have a full moon coming up on the 4th, and that will be in tropical Sagittarius or sidereal Scorpio, your sister sign. And then we also have a new moon happening on the 18th in Gemini. And then finally we have the summer solstice happening June 21st. Beginning of a new season for us. All right, so the Queen of Cups came out right away. This is you, or Cancer, or Scorpio. Could be alluding to the moon there. And then underneath we have the Two of Swords. Deliberation, decision-making, selection about perhaps who is allowed access to your cup there. See how she covers it? It's her emotions, her grace, her compassion. It's not just anybody that can access it. There is a firm boundary there. She regulates who is blessed with her forgiveness and her compassion. So there's been, I think, a lot of growth in your boundary situation, which is great. Can be difficult for Pisces to say no. Any water sign in that regard. Let's see what else we have. Ooh, the star underneath, Aquarius. Okay, also that Uranian energy. During this full moon on the 4th, we have Uranus conjunct Mercury. And Uranus is just a higher vibration of Mercury. So freedom, expansion, your crown chakra could be opening more, connecting to spirit, getting really intense downloads. You may have trouble sleeping during this full moon. Also, but this is destiny, fortune. It's just coming out of something difficult. You know, you've conquered something in the tower. There's been an achievement. You've already been through the destruction, and now you're coming out on the other side a better person. Again, I felt this strong presence here in the Queen of Cups. Like, she almost gave me a Queen of Swords vibe, just because I guess the Two of Swords is next to it. But that ability to have a strong, clear, discerning mind. Okay, and next we have the Death card. Okay, there's that Scorpio. So full moon in Scorpio in sidereal, your sister sign. An ending, again, a culling, a cutting out, a protection. And then we have the Seven of Wands, defense. All right, so there's a lot of strong protective energy around you. And then we have the Six of Wands. Okay, maybe that's what your victory was, a personal victory. Maybe you did just, again, have the ability, you've gained the ability now to prioritize yourself, your happiness, your prosperity, your comfort. And even if it came at a sacrifice of discomfort temporarily, but that was the only way out is through. So you had to go through something like that. You could be seeing a lot of crows lately. Crows are often associated with death. I mean, a group of crows is called a murder, but just meaning an ending to something, putting an end to an uncomfortable situation. All right, and the reward there is in the star. So let's get your astrology cards and expand on this. Okay, let's get 3 astrology cards for Pisces. I mean, because water's fluid, right? It takes the shape of any container that you pour it into. And I get the sense that you're more in a solid state this month. Like you've taken shape and others have to work around you. Maybe you have strong earth placements as well. You have air. Okay, like I said, I felt that Queen of Air kind of element. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And we had Aquarius show up in the star. And we are in Gemini season in tropical astrology. So open-mindedness, objectivity, and learning. So gaining that higher perspective. So again, whatever challenge it was that you had to overcome, I mentioned a sacrifice perhaps of comfort, but that's what enabled you to reach the top. You can't pull a bunch of dead weight up the side of a mountain. It's exhausting. And if somebody or something is not willing to do their part or contribute, then you have to cut them loose with the scythe. Cut them free so they don't pull you down with them. And then we have Venus. Give and receive love, find value and see beauty. Okay. Mercury, think, learn, network, and communicate. Again, Mercury, ruler of Gemini, the season we're in. And trine, angelic support, harmony, and perfect flow. Okay. So I see you very much in this Venusian energy. Again, self-care may be something, taking yourself out to dinner, buying a new outfit, get your hair done. You're doing something very nice for yourself this month. And I think you deserve it. I mean, as a reward for the challenge that you've overcome. Mercury is also the ruler of Virgo and the Magician card. So Virgo being that self-care as well. But you having the power in your hands, I think you discovered your power this month. You're holding the magic wand and putting, like I said, yourself first, rising above. And the trine, your angels, your guides, they support this action. They support this direction that you're going. Okay, so let's take a look at your animal medicine, Pisces. Venus, also the ruler of Taurus that we're in sidereal astrology. We have the raccoon, number 46. The title of this card is Generous Protector. Now, this could be you or your angels, your guides. Raccoon, protector of the underdog, provider for those who have none. Do you wear the bandit's mask to hide your good deeds that you've done? Teach me to turn away from rich rewards and worldly acclaim, knowing that my generosity allows my warrior spirit to be reclaimed. Raccoon carries the medicine of the protector of the underdog and provider for the young, infirm, and elderly. Often called Little Bandit by southern tribes, this Robin Hood of the animal kingdom teaches us about generosity and caring for others. When Raccoon comes your way, you are being asked to contact your inner warrior to become a protector and generous provider for those in need. Raccoon medicine people have an uncanny ability to assist others without allowing them to become victims or dependents. Perhaps that's what it is, okay? You recognize the difference. You're reallocating your resources to those who are truly in need or will have gratitude for the time and energy and resources that you provide them. Maybe, again, you had to make some tough love decisions to cut people off, and that will help them, gain, hopefully, a perspective of gratitude. You only know what you have until it's gone. And I think that was a wise decision. So you're just redirecting your energy this month to help those who are truly grateful. Like the tribal chiefs of old, Raccoon tends to the needs of the tribe before taking anything for himself. And maybe, again, that has also been a downfall of yours, being overly generous, overly philanthropic, whether that be out of a genuine good heart and good nature to give. But sometimes we overgive or we give for the wrong reasons in hope of getting something in return. So a troop of raccoons scouting for food is often a hilarious exercise in generosity. After rolling in the cornmeal or flour, they finally settle on their favorite morsels, giving the best tidbits to their lookout. Raccoons leave a watcher behind when raiding a campsite or mountain cabin, usually the dominant male. He is always fed first by the other raiders to honor his vigilance as the group's protector. The uncommon lack of greed is as rare in the world of humans as it is in the rest of the animal world. While other creatures fight one another for the best of the kill, Raccoon teaches the universal law of giving back to the source of your strength, guidance, and protection. You are also reminded that benevolence and generosity come full circle to reward the giver. If Raccoon wandered into your cards today, the little bandit may be telling you to look around and see who needs your strength at this time. Speak up in defense of another instead of remaining silent when others are gossiping. Maybe it is time to share the bounty of your time, energy, or possessions with the less fortunate. But remember to help those in need develop their own protector and provider skills. In all cases, Raccoon asks that you honor your self and others equally. Provide for your own needs, or your well will be dry when you choose to give generously. Chiefs earn their eagle feathers when they promote every human right to self-dignity. Acting in this manner brings that same honor to yourself and your family. So yeah, you're not just giving a man a fish, you're teaching them to fish. You're giving them that skill in order to become their own provider and protector. And maybe that's why, people come to you, they come to drink from your well. They want to drink from your cup of wisdom here that you have to share, and you're pouring this out and you're watering people with your wisdom through the air of communication. as well. So they want to hear what you have to say with Mercury and Venus being valuable things. This is your words, your wisdom are valuable, and they have the ability to support others with the trine card there. Okay, so again, they're talking about things coming full circle. What you give, you'll get in return. So, like I said, I feel like this kind of self-care is possible for you because wealth is not going to be at a minimum for you this month. Let's put it that way. Or people that you've given to in the past are going to come back and want to honor you and thank you and give you gifts. Let's take a look at your alchemy card. Okay, we had sulfur fallout, number 29. So the title of this card is Evaporation, Up and Out, Both and. On an esoteric level, sulfur is the first of what is known in alchemy as tria prima, or the three primes, along with salt and mercury. And we have mercury here. Could you be the salt of the earth? It makes up a threefold phenomenon that symbolizes the uniting of soul, which is sulfur, body, which is salt, and the mind, which is mercury. On a tactile level, sulfur is responsible for both the off-putting smells and the therapeutic properties of a mineral bath. It soothes and it stinks, literally. To understand sulfur is to embrace a both-and mentality. Don't be discouraged if the meaning of this card seems to evaporate before your eyes. For now, keep in mind that what is gross contains beauty, and what is beautiful contains its own demise. Sulfur's job is to push the geyser up and out, dissipating the pressure. Don't be surprised if what appears to suck or stink soon becomes a great gift. In the both/and. So something giveth and something take away, right? It's both and. Things that can be pleasurable can also be a source of pain, and vice versa. All right, so side note, say if the sulfur card appears with any others from the tria prima, it's a sure sign that the link between them is underway. Well, it mentioned Mercury here, so that's another appearance there. So we have mind and soul being unified, so I guess the body is the only missing link. And then we have envision what is geyser-like in your life right now. What needs to move up and out to be freed so it can evaporate? So that evaporation is almost like the death card, right? Things drying up, or things, look at the cauldron in the background. Things are boiling and evaporating up to the moon, this full moon. Okay, so again, I felt that setting boundaries in the beginning, kind of regulating how much you're releasing at any time, so as not to overwhelm people or have them become dependent on you for that source. Again, like they come to your well to drink. You don't want to hit them with a fire hose. You need to give them a slow trickle, so that they are strong enough to go out and find their own well, or dig their own well, or create what it is that you're trying to show them that they too are capable of. So that's why the message of boundaries was coming up. So no codependence from you or from anybody you deal with. Take a look at your archetype card. It's funny I use that metaphor of teach a man to fish. I just realized that Pisces, you are the fish. So, all right. What archetype for Pisces, please? Oh, the Judge. So that's equality. That's balance, equilibrium. Number 14. 14 is typically the Temperance card in tarot, which I find this depiction of the Star card, it's very similar to the traditional Temperance card, where she's pouring out two pitchers, one on the ground and one in the water. Or no, that is the Star card. But the Temperance card, she has the two cups in her hands and she's pouring them back and forth, performing alchemy, returning things to a state of neutrality, finding the right mix, the right balance of things. So with the Judge there, of course, I'm thinking of Libra, and we had the air sign show up here as well. Libra, fairness, relationship with others, in the 7th house. Oh, and actually this Two of Swords is the position of the moon in Libra. And she even has the yin and yang on her chest. So you're like the regulator. You do maintain balance within yourself and thus with in your relationship with others. All right, so in the book they even have the picture of the scales, of course. So the critic, the diplomat, the advocate, the Judge has an incredibly important job. They work every waking hour of every day, helping us discern what is safe, true, and just. When this archetype remains unconscious or is captivated by fear, wise discernment turns into painful judgment of self and other. Ironically, the Judge's energy can be a seed of racism, bigotry, and fear-mongering. This is the Judge out of balance, building walls, separating from other. When this same discerning force is made conscious and healed, however, the Judge may be found advocating for civil rights causes, standing up for the underdog, providing resources for those in need, and forgiving again and again. That is so funny because the raccoon is the protector of the underdog. So this is the healed aspect of the Judge that you are embodying this month. Love is the deciding factor. Awakening this archetype is essential for the complex times we are in. Get your Judge in order. The world needs it. Absolutely. Gandhi had an incredibly illuminated inner Judge. He was a lawyer. He practiced silence one day a week in order to hone his discernment while on his revolutionary path. The Judge's energy is contagious. When you feel judged, walls go up all around. Similarly, when we feel accepted, the entire world softens. Okay. Let's get your Queen of the Moon card. Some of you could be lawyers or work in a legal setting or be fighting for legal rights. Again, with the air card showing up, Mercury, Aquarius. The Aquarian age, is an age of acceptance and freedom, fluidity, inclusion. It rules the 11th house of social relationships and partnerships. So some of you could be civil rights activists or some way fighting for the good of all. Ooh, the masculine. Okay, so the protector is coming up again. All right, the lunar god, number 42. So perhaps I was misinterpreting that in the first instance there, the protector of the cup. Again, I mentioned doling out your energy, which is responsible and wise and balanced, but she's protecting that cup. So let's see. And that cup could represent again, a cause, a group of people, the underdog. So the masculine, it is time to step forward and lead, be the leader in your own life. You have more power than you think. It is time to formally learn more, enroll in a course, or learn a new skill. Offer your protection to someone weaker than yourself, protecting the underdog. Take steps to improve your health and vitality. May the positive attributes of the masculine align with me. The traditional positive attributes of masculine, such as strength, physical vitality, power of will, shielding, and protection of the weak, are important for anyone to adopt, no matter their gender or orientation. Should you pull this card, it is asking you to step up into your power, your uniqueness, and offer your guidance to those who may need it. The companion stone or metal is black opal. Fantastic. So you are definitely stepping into a leadership role, and that's another reason perhaps why the protection of your own energy is necessary. Because people, could come to you and, just like I said, drain your well rather quickly without proper boundaries. Okay, let's take a look at your magic cards here. We had Mercury show up, and we have the sulfur as well. So the part of the 3 materials, right? So this is the body, really. The masculine, right? Just as a joke, but mind, soul, body. Could be. Or you're just embodying the masculine energy of leadership and protection. We have achievement fallout there. Win the award, accolade, or contract. Again, mentioned some of you were in a legal battle or advocating for rights, so that could be the successful attainment or achievement of that victory, because we had the Six of Wands show up here too. Successfully defending. Ah, that's what it is. Successfully defending in the Seven of Wands. Okay. Okay, Awen, 3 rays of light came out, balancing male and female energies, peace and harmony. So another sign was working on balancing their feminine energy. It looks like you, Pisces, are balancing your masculine energy this month, or bringing it up in power. One more card for Pisces, please. Okay, how about 2? Little luxuries. Generates luxuries, experiences, and surroundings. Well, we did have Venus show up there. And happy love, a joyful, stable partnership and good friends. Well, Aquarius there with the 11th house of friendship. Again, I think you'll be garnering a lot of attention from people. That you'll be expanding your friends group this month for sure. And let's get your angel cards. Pisces. You're like a superhero this month. Presence. All right. So yeah, people are going to notice your presence, or you have a presence about you that radiates strength, confidence, protection, expansiveness. Again, I mentioned you're growing your friends group. Okay. You could be traveling, having speaking engagements, advocating, again, campaigning for support of your cause. And then we have purpose. Yeah, you're definitely on your life purpose. You're on track there. You're living your purpose for sure. Clarity. Yep, that's achieved when you get to those higher heights. Once you climb that mountain, you can have a lot of clarity, reach a lot of people. And then the air is clearer up here, right? You're getting above the clouds. And responsibility. Yep, you have a big responsibility. You have a big job in this life in serving your purpose. You're serving the world. So that's very admirable, Pisces. Congratulations on all your success. I wish you all the strength to continue this journey that you're on. It's a very important one. Take care. Have a beautiful June. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.